Software as we know it is dying.
Wait, what? That sounds extreme. How can software just disappear?
Good reaction. Let's unpack it. There's a growing thesis in the tech world. Artificial intelligence could make traditional software obsolete. No more menus, no more forms, no more clicking through workflows.
But that's literally how companies work today. SAP, Salesforce, all of that.
Exactly. Today, enterprise software is built around interfaces, screens, buttons, structured workflows. Humans navigate the system. But with AI agents, the human might disappear from that loop.
So the AI just does everything?
In a nutshell, yes. Imagine this. Instead of opening SAP, navigating 5 menus, and filling out a procurement form, you just tell an AI, order 500 units from our preferred supplier. The AI understands the process, fills the forms, validates the data, and executes it.
So the interface disappears and the AI becomes the interface.
That's exactly right. And here's the dangerous part. If AI becomes the software, then traditional software companies lose their core value proposition.
So companies like SAP or Salesforce could be in trouble?
That's the fear. Investors are already reacting. While companies like NVIDIA and OpenAI are celebrated, traditional software giants are under pressure. Because the question is no longer, how do we integrate AI? It's, do we still need software at all?
Wow, that's a completely different level of disruption.
It is. But now, let's slow down, because this is where things get interesting.
Okay, so is software really dying?
No, it's transforming. AI agents are powerful, but they are useless without context.
What do you mean by context?
Let's take a step back. AI models like ChatGPT are incredibly good at language, reasoning, and general knowledge, but they don't understand your company. They don't know your suppliers, your pricing rules, your logistics constraints, your compliance requirements.
Right, they don't know how a real business actually runs.
Exactly. And that knowledge, those structured processes, workflows, and data are stored inside enterprise software systems.
So SAP still has something very valuable.
More than valuable, essential, because AI agents need 3 things to be useful: data, context, and structure.
And all of that sits inside systems like SAP?
Yes, ERP systems contain decades of structured business knowledge, procurement flows, supply chains, finance logic. Without that, AI is just guessing.
So instead of replacing software, AI depends on it.
That's the counter thesis, and SAP is betting heavily on it.
How so?
SAP's strategy is not to build the best AI model. They're embedding AI into their existing systems, into real business processes, because they believe models will become interchangeable.
Interchangeable, like OpenAI today, Anthropic tomorrow?
Exactly. History has shown technology layers commoditize over time. The real competitive advantage shifts.
So the advantage moves from the model to the data.
Bingo. The company with the best data, the deepest integration, and the strongest business context wins.
So SAP could actually become more important in the AI era?
That's the fascinating twist. If every AI agent needs structured enterprise data to operate, then systems like SAP become the foundation of the AI economy.
So instead of software disappearing, it becomes the infrastructure behind AI.
Precisely. The interface may vanish, but the system underneath becomes even more critical.
And that explains the tension. On one side, excitement about AI, and on the other side, fear in traditional software companies.
Yes, the market is confused. Engineers see opportunity. Executives and investors see risk.
Because no one knows yet which side will win.
Correct. Will AI replace software, or will software become the fuel for AI?
And Europe? Where does it stand in all of this?
Now that's a very important question. Europe may not win the race to build the next ChatGPT, but it owns something incredibly valuable: industrial data, enterprise systems, and real-world business processes.
So, Europe's strength is not the model, but the data layer.
Exactly. And in the long run, that might matter more.
Let me try to summarize. AI agents are changing how we interact with software. Interfaces may disappear, and AI could take over workflows. But AI still needs structured data and business context, and that lives inside enterprise systems like SAP. So instead of dying, software might become the backbone of the AI economy.
Yes, exactly. And here's the broader lesson. In technology, risk disruption rarely destroys everything. It shifts value. The winners are not always the ones building the most exciting new layer, but the ones controlling the foundation underneath.